Yo, Deja, you ready to get lit, man?
You bet I am, because we got a special performance today that you don't want to miss. Performing live here on the Spotlight. Please give it up for Lyrical.
Hey!
Dear Piano District, otherwise known as the South Bronx, where sidewalks meet ballparks, hopscotch, double dutch, and summer sun, where brick walls meet graffiti, and the best graphic designers are born here, but no one knows their names. We only know their tags, where the Kevin Durants and LeBron James are born on these courts and practice every Saturday morning at Gauchos near 149th and Girard Ave, where hip-hop was birthed. Like a fetus from Cedar Park and an infant from Cedric Ave, that's my block. 4 train, uptown to Burnside, 42 bus to the last stop. Please stop trying to make the South Bronx into something it's not. This ain't no bro, no Williamsburg meets Dumbo, no piano district with God as my witness. No matter how many pianos produced here in the 1900s, only keys we claiming is Alicia. Only major ones we got is from DJ Khaled, and they ain't even from the Bronx, but Fat Joe is, J-Lo is, in fact, Jenny right from the block. And these are the tunes we blare from windows, from the front seats on side streets where evening and night meets, and even then we loud as hell. If you Bronx bred right, then you know the block well, and you know this ain't no place for newcomers, for outsiders and gentrifiers who ain't got no business up in my haven. Can't even pronounce the name correctly of a bodega, let alone know what they served if they came in. They think chopped cheese and bacon, egg, and cheese and Arizona iced teas are all ethnic foods, when to us, it's just our daily needs. And when the summertime hit, Bronx blocks light up in splashes of screwed up hydrants because we are all the water park we need. And if they are not used to this scene, they will throw fits and call police at the nearest precincts to come patrol our blocks, like the crooked cops who stop and frisk, who fire shots, throw handcuffs around our wrists, just like they did to Khalif Browder and all the other brown kids who ain't do nothing but be alive, but be Bronx native till they die, but be walking and black at the same time. And now we got realtors looking at the towers that oversee Harlem River saying, ooh, this is such a great place to make an area of new living. Let's just white up the space. Like we do everything else. Like we did to 125th and Bedford-Stuyvesant. Stuyvesant Heights. Neighborhood full of whites, because, like, who cares what the culture was like? All white people live here now anyway. All them blacks used to do was fight and carry on anyway, assemble as a gang in these streets to holler Black Lives Matter every day. I'm sorry that it got so high grandma couldn't afford her own rent, that she got kicked out of her own apartment that she's had for 30 years on the corner of blank streets and blank Ave. See, when you live in a stolen neighborhood, everything becomes blank. So the forgetting process is easier. Like, first, blank those brownstones apart, then blank out that school district, then blank up this block. The more we erase, the easier it is to replace. Let's just sell their souls away like we did all the slaves, because at least the neighborhood looks better. Scrubbing the city free of all the grime that makes it ugly, one area at a time. See, gentrification is nothing more than modern-day urban cleansing. A government wiping away the slums, demolishing an inner city, taking what they don't like and trying to make it pretty, trying to make it more attractive, more sustainable for better living. But instead, it feels like a home-wrecking ex invading your kitchen. A colonizer taking back what he thought he'd been missing, but instead, taking what's never belonged to him, like they do everything else. I've seen the streets of far too many neighborhoods become blank land at the hands of some other man's wealth. So to the people who want to take my home, the Bronx, and trade it in like a new piece to add to your collection, just know our souls are not for sale.
One more time for Lyrical Faith in the building. How you feel?
Great.
Oh, man.
I really felt that. That hit my soul. I was like, yes. That is so great. I loved it. I love everything a part of it. It's so deep. So let me just ask you some questions. So, like, how long have you been a poet?
So I've been writing since I was in 6th grade. So about 12 years now, I've been writing and performing poetry.
Right, wow. What really inspired you to be a poet?
So I want to say that it started with a 6th grade teacher. She was my English teacher, and she
she did a slam poetry unit. And she pretty much like taught us the art of slam, of spoken word. She showed us like slam deaf poetry videos, and by the end of the unit, we had to write a slam piece to finish up our final project. And so I did that, and the class really liked it. And so I found out that it was something I really enjoyed, and so I stuck with it. And advice that I always got was just to continue writing. And so I kept notebooks, and I wrote in it every day. And as I got older, I ended up going out and forming a open mic that happens in Harlem every month.
Oh, wow.
And then when I went away to college, I joined the poetry community there, and I was like very involved on campus and like the slams and everything. And then from there, it was kind of just history. I kept on going.
Yeah, I could tell.
Kept on performing and writing.
So what advice would you give to aspiring poets?
So I would definitely say aspiring poets need to really like never stop writing, like to continue to keep those notebooks, to use all of their like creative juices to really like channel that energy that they have on a day-to-day basis, and make sure that they are sharing that in their words and in their pieces. I hear a lot of aspiring writers say that they're shy. I would say like don't be shy. Go outside of your comfort zone. The only way that you can continue to progress is if you perform and if you are around other poets that can encourage that. And so I would definitely say go to a lot of poetry events. Here in New York City, there's a ton of poetry venues and open mics and things like that happen. So definitely being in that space would help them to grow.
That's great. So do you have any special websites for people to look at if they're interested?
Yes, I do actually. So I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. So I can be found at Lyrical Faith Poetry. That's LYRICALFAITH and Facebook is the same name, and website is coming soon.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Make some noise for it one more time.
Thank you.
And the spotlight gotta come through and come to one of your spots to see you perform. Thank you so much for coming through. All right.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Not so fast, Deja.
Oh, come on.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dave. Happy birthday to you. Hey, hey.
Happy birthday
to you.
Yeah, you gonna have to make a wish. I'm so sorry. My wish.
You know, guys, in honor of Deja's 21 birthday here, why are you recording me here, Lyrical?
Come on, Dave.
So,
Don't do it like
listen,
that.
we brought you out this cake, and look who's here.
My mom. She dope.
How do you feel?
She dealt with me for 21 years. I'm excited. Like I said, it's another year that I'm here on Earth, and I'm just deeply excited. My wish is to continue to be a better person than I was when I was 20 years old, and continue to have a great success with Kick Back and Chill. With you guys, thank you so much, and just have fun overall.
Yeah.
Enjoy my 21.
Just don't drink, okay?
We going to the club.
No.
Extra no.
So, before we call the fire department, blow out your candles, please, okay?
Okay.
Oh! How did that feel?
Amazing. Now I officially feel 21.
Okay, there you go. So listen, Lyric, thank you for coming. You gotta come back. It's a pleasure to having you here. It's been a great party. Kenneth, same applies to you.
You sneaky.
Deja's mom, do the same thing. Your hands are so warm.
He's a creep.
This ain't TLC, okay? All right. So, and Alberto, Crystal, Felix, thank you all for joining us and for helping celebrate Deja's 21st birthday. Come back again. You're more than welcome to.
I'll be back.
Yes. We thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for watching. Have a great week. Good luck. Be well. Be safe. And take a little time to enjoy your time.
picture.
If you can't get enough of the spotlight, we got you all covered. To see more clips from today's episode or from previous episodes on YouTube, log on to www.tinyurl.com/thespotlighttv.M&M. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We are the youth and the millennials' place to be heard.